Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, may I introduce myself? I am T.V. Thomas, Senior Manager, Vanilla India Producer Company Limited from Kerala. Today, our topic is challenges and problems faced by vanilla farming. In India, parts of Kerala, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, northeastern regions and Andaman Nicobar Island are suitable for vanilla cultivation. Clayey soil and waterlogged soil are not suitable for the farming. As you know well, vanilla is an orchid. It is usually propagated by stem cutting, and also testiculture plant is also using. There are three types of vanilla cultivated in Kerala and Karnataka. Vanilla planifolia is a Mexican vanilla, and vanilla thagida. But vanilla planifolia is predominating for cultivation, and it is for production of vanilla. Thagida and other varieties also yield vanillin, but they are inferior in quality. In vanilla cultivation, the main challenges facing by the farmers are the climate and soil. Vanilla adapted to wide range of soil type, rich in humus and has good drainage in. It thrives well in humid tropical climate with the annual rainfall of 200 to 300 centimeters of rain and 1,500 feet above sea level. Rainfall should be distributed for a period of 9 months, and a dry climate of 3 months also necessary for the propagation of vanilla. The challenges, the main challenges is vanilla is, as vanilla, vanilla is an orchid. They prefer dry spells and water drainage regions of soil. If the roots are too wet, they cause the root rot. The growing vanilla is challenging also due to the high cost of production and labor intensive nature of the crop. Vanilla is the second most expensive spice in the world. Vanilla industry also facing challenges such as climate change, which has led to decrease in the production. The prime most challenge is the pollination of the vanilla. The plant themselves does not start producing vanilla beans when they finally do bloom. The flowers only stay open for 1 day and have to be carefully pollinated by us. And nowadays, we are facing the most of the diseases caused to the vanilla. Survey revealed that viral diseases occurred various types of mosaics and associated symptoms noticed. Vanilla means vanilla usually with the mosaic virus causing mycosis of the stem and beans. Fungal diseases also noticed the yellowing and premature bean shedding during April and May. Another, then fungal attack also affecting the plant. It affects the stem of the one. There is some dark patches in the stem and leaves, and it goes the dropping or shedding of the beans, and such problems are here. For that we have to boron mixture is used to spray to the plant to prevent this disease. Then here we are also doing for fungus attack. We are also using this spraying of trichomonas like that. Hello.
Yes, sir.
If there is any question, I shall answer to that.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir, for your talk. I will take up the questions from the participants. The first question is, what are the primary pest and disease concerns affecting vanilla crops, and what effective measures can farmers... Hello, sir, you are able to hear me? Hello? Something happened. Hello?
Hello.
Now you are able to hear me, sir?
Yes, now I am able to hear.
Okay, I will take up the question, sir. The first question is, what are the primary pest and disease concerns affecting vanilla crops, and what effective measures can farmers take to manage them?
First of all, at the time of planting itself, they have, when they using the cuttings of the plant, first of all, they have to wash it well. Then they dip the plant into borax mixture, 1% borax mixture, and keep the plant that cuttings for 2 to 3 days for try in shade. After that only they have to plant that. And another thing, when planting, it is better to plant the stem in the supporting tree. You can plant by keeping the plant nearly 1.5 inch above the soil.
Okay, I'll move on to the next question, sir. The next question is, how can farmers optimize pollination in vanilla orchards, considering the unique characteristics of vanilla flowers?
Because it is the one laborious the problem crossing with the farmers. The farmers have to hand pollinate the flower. Okay, the early morning 7 to 11 is the ideal time for pollination. Carefully pollinate the flower. Okay. Every day you have to pollinate it. In a bunch, there may be 15, 16, 17 flowers may appear one day by day. After that, only 10 to 12 you have to pollinate. And after that also we have to examine whether the beans are healthy. If some beans are very small, you can avoid that also. Then other beans will come with good condition. It's a grain.
Okay. Are there specific soil nutrient deficiencies commonly observed in vanilla cultivation, and what strategies can be employed to address them sustainably?
What do you see? The vanilla plant is not having so much of manure. We have to manure once or only twice in a year. Okay. Another thing, don't make any disturbance in the surrounding area of the plant. the land, you don't excavate the land, it will affect, it will cause disease also. Another thing, when we are spreading, once the plant is grown, after the plant is up to the fifth height, the fifth 5 feet height of the plant, we have to curl it down, and again like that. The plant want aeration to separate the vines. If it is crowdy, there is a chance of affecting the fungus and everything.
Okay. What advancements or innovations in irrigation practices are proven beneficial for vanilla cultivation, especially in regions facing water scarcity?
Water scarcity. Water scarcity, really, there's watering means highly watering, it will affect the crop. Only one small quantity of water. The vanilla, we want only small quantity of water. So the cultivation in area which there is irrigation is a problem. You can use also the sprinkler method like that, only according to the necessity of the water.
Okay. How can small-scale vanilla farmers access affordable and quality planting materials? And are there any initiatives or programs supporting this?
Yes, some here agricultural, the tissue culture plant also available. If the tissue culturing parties are selecting the plants which are very healthy, they produce good quality vanilla plants. But one thing, it will take too time for maturing. If we are planting 1 meter of vanilla vine or 2 meter vine, it will get the crop in the third year. But regarding that tissue culture, it will take another 1 year. It is in the fourth year only we will get.
Okay.
But the farmers are always careful about selecting the cuttings. They collect the cuttings only from good plants that are not having any disease. If disease affected plant is part of the plant is cultivated, in future it will affect us. The bottom of the plant will decay and it will spoil.
Okay. Are there climate-related challenges impacting vanilla farming, and what adaptive measures can farmers adapt to mitigate these challenges?
What's again?
I'll repeat it, sir. Are there climate-related challenges impacting vanilla farming, and what adaptive measures can farmers adopt to mitigate these challenges?
Nowadays, it is a problem. The climate change is affected the cultivation, because now the global warming, the result of the global warming, the climate is already changed. Then sometimes some areas are high, heavy rainfall, and sometimes there's a drought like that. So that in such cases, we can't prevent the rainfall. For that, some of part of the Kerala, they are using poly houses for that. In poly houses, we could maintain everything, that the moisture, temperature, and everything we will control there. But it is very costly.
Okay. What market-related issues such as pricing fluctuations, or market access pose challenges for vanilla farmers, and how can they navigate these challenges?
Yeah, that was a problem. In the year 2004, there is nobody in the market to buy the vanilla. At that time, in Kerala and Karnataka, the production is at its optimum. And then that situation, we established this Vanilla India Producer Company to mitigate the sufferings of the farmers. We collected the vanilla beans in declaring a benchmark price, and we process it and make validation like that. Anyway, for that time, we could manage the market price, stabilize it for about 2-3 years. After that, the year 2010 and after 2010, there is a price hike is there because of the natural calamities in Madagascar. The worldwide scarcity of vanilla is there, the natural vanilla is there. At that time, the price gone up. 3 years back, the price of cured vanilla is nearly 30,000 per kg, and nearly 3,500 for raw vanilla. That is green vanilla beans. Now the price is the cured vanilla price is below 15,000. That is between 10 to 15,000. And this year the vanilla green beans price is only 600 per kg. That fluctuation of the price is there. For that purpose, we have established this producer company for the purpose. But nowadays, after that pandemic, COVID-19, we are facing challenges from the market also. Almost all small scale ice cream companies closed, and others are also, the market is not steady now.
Okay. In terms of vanilla quality, what post-harvest practices are recommended to ensure a high quality end product and meet market standards?
For post-harvest process, it is very laborious one. For that, nowadays we are using the board method. There is 5 stages of processing. But first, the sorting of the material. You have to sort the material, to clean it, and then it sort it into different A grade, B grade, C grade, like that. Then next stage is the blanching. That we have to hot tip the material in the water up the temperature of 60 degrees centigrade for 3 minutes for A grade, like that, and keep that material wrapped in blanket or any blanket for 24 hours and keep it inside boxes for setting. After 24 hours, we have to sun dry it. It is open in the sunlight for 2 hours for 2-3 days, and again you have to wrap it in the blanket and keep it inside the box. The next day also we have to repeat it. After 3 days, you have to expose it expose in the sun for 1.5 hours. Like that, we have to repeat it nearly for 10 days. After 10 days, the weight of the material will become 50% of the original weight. That is, once we are preparing that, once we are hot dipping, we weigh the material, and then after the sun drying, we also dry. If the weight of the material nearly 50% of the original weight, we have to transfer it to a room for slow drying. Slow drying means it will take nearly 20 to 30 days time. Inside the room, you have to spread it in racks and every day we have to inspect, is there any fungus attack like that? If there is fungus, we have to remove it. After 20 to 30 days, the weight of the material become nearly 30% of the original weight. Then we have to collect it and place it inside a box or like that for nearly 2 months. For that is at that time, the vanillin formation is taken there. After that only the process is completed. That is once the material, once the beans, once the beans is collected, it will take nearly 120 days for processing. So it is a very laborious process.
Okay. Okay.
Every time,
yes, sir.
every time we have to keep all measures like the moisture and temperature of the room, and also everything for the maintenance of the good quality, and we how to use gloves like that.
Okay. I'll take up the next question, sir. How can farmers effectively collaborate with the research institutions or agriculture extension services to stay updated on the latest vanilla farming practices and technologies?
So but unfortunately, there is nobody is taking any initiative in this process. Some universities are taking interest, and but the result is not come out.
Okay. Are there any success stories or case studies of vanilla farmers overcoming challenges through innovative solutions or collaboration, and what lessons can be learned from them?
Some farmers are, but nowadays in Kerala, almost all the farmers abandoned that vanilla cultivation because of the disease, the fungal disease, and they are abandoned vanilla cultivation more already. Nearly 75% of the farmers abandoned. Now in the high ranges only, some people are doing that cultivation. So nowadays we are also facing the problem, because we are not getting enough of material for our processing and everything.
Okay. Sir, can you please tell us about yourself? What is your education and career background? What made you take an interest in this?
I'm a graduate in botany. Hello?
Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
Yes, I am graduated botany.
Okay.
I have interest in the material because at the time of the interview with the chairman of the company, he told me, this is a mission for you. And another thing, I have also taken the mission to serve the vanilla farmers. So for the last 20 years, I am in Manila and Vanilco and serving the company. And each and every day, I am facing with the problems of the farmers, and also the company also facing problems.
Okay. That's very nice to hear about you, sir. Thank you very much. We have now completed the round of questions. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we like to thank Mr. Thomas TV for the talk and for answering the questions. I like to also thank all the participants in the meeting. This meeting will now be closed.
Okay. Hello, if there is any fault information, please.
Definitely, sir. We will be sharing your contact details. Our members will get in touch with you, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay.